G'day drummers, it's Rob Litton here from drumstheword.com. Welcome to this full video song lesson for my online subscribers. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play the song Easy by the Commodores, drummed by Walter Orange. The tempo is 67 BPM. It's a really slow, lovely sort of ballad, I guess, but a really cool pop song. If you've never heard it before, easy like Sunday morning, really, really good song. And we've got the intro, and I've written here, notes, 16th notes are swung throughout. So what that means, at this tempo, 1 and 2, and all the E's and the R's in between that, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4, a swung. We're not counting 1 E and a 2 E and a, we're counting 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. And that only really becomes apparent when we play the E's and the R's, those little swung push notes. So we've got 4 bars at the intro before Walter comes in with the drums on the 4th bar, and this is just a lesson in restraint and musicianship. There's nothing really complicated going on. I'm sure Walter can play a lot more than this, but he chooses not to. He keeps it really, really simple, and it works beautifully for the song, especially when you're playing a slow tempo. You don't want to fill up all the space with lots of notes. It takes a little bit of skill, actually, to play this slow and restrain yourself not to fill in the gaps, because filling in the gaps helps you to stay in time. So we can see this first drum fill, just pure restraint. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So we come in on the first tom on the and of 3, and then we skip over beat 4 to play the next lowest tom. I'm going to play just these 2 toms, the high tom and the floor tom. That's all we get in this song. 4 E. So skipped over beat 4 there. 4 E, a 1, and he ends it with just but we go into the next line with another bass drum, so we get 2 bass drums next to each other. A 1, and we're going to hear that swungness there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and a 1, 4 E and a 1 E and a. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and a 1. Really nice. 1, 2, 3 and 4 E a 1. That's a little bit too fast, but you get the idea. So then we go into our first groove, verse 1, and it's really like a 2-bar, well, it's a 2-bar pattern, and then the second 2 bars is another 2-bar pattern. Really cool. So the first bar, very simple, but again, we're swinging those bass drum notes. 1 and 2 and a 3. We get the a 3 there, and again at the end of the bar, a 1. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3. If you really can't play those bass drum notes up to speeds, if you find that a little bit too hard for you, you could just play the one bass drum. Obviously it won't sound the same, but you can get through the song by doing it that way. But what we get for the first bar, with the intro, drum fill, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, E and a 1. I'll play for the first bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, E and a 1. 2, a 3, 4, a 1. 2, a 3 and 4, E and a 1. So we're going to go to that second bar now.